All right. We are recording officially. So, welcome, guys. Today, I'm doing this by my lonely. Maybe someone might join in this meeting, but who cares, right? It's another day, another Monday, another growth mastermind. And as you can see, I'm matching the t shirt with my band aid. Because, yeah, I got a band aid and I put some sports tape around it because I literally just cut my hand. I forgot how to cut an avocado. Silly me, right? Now, actually, I was trying to get the seed out of the avocado, but it was mad hard. Pause. So I was, I was poking the knife and I was pushing and pushing and pushing, and then it just cut through like that. So the knife went pretty deep into my hand, but you cannot see it as bad. So it's all good, right? Now today, what I had planned is I wanted to talk about the battle calendar. And what this is about is basically so you can move through your days with clarity. Now, this battle calendar is very, I've learned that it's very mandatory if you want to have success and move with clarity. Because look, about 2 weeks ago on Saturday, so not last Saturday, but the one before that, I actually I had a lot of things to do. So I had to do taxes, I had to go to the gym, work out, walk my dog, cook, do all these things, right? I had to go to the library, go to the town, go buy some things, stuff like that. I had a whole bunch of things to do, and also a bunch of things that I wanted to put off. Now I'm not listing them all because I just called some very basic things, but I did some things that I really put off for a while. Now I have not finished my current battle calendar, but that's not about it. We'll talk about that later. So back to Saturday, and I basically wrote on this whiteboard. As you maybe if I do this, it'll get clear as well. No, sorry, I got distracted. Well, I just wrote a huge checklist on here, basically with the small task that I had to do, and just a check box right besides it. So every time that I finished it, I grabbed a marker and I just finished it off. By the way, you may see that I changed backgrounds because I switched my office slash room around a bit. Anyways, well, I was doing that. I realized that, wow, all these things that I've been putting off actually take a lot less time than I think they do. So from now on, what I'll be doing is I'll be grabbing my calendar. So this is something you can do as well. So tip for you, battle calendar. And I just go to your calendar app. Let me see if I can unblur the thing. Yeah. So you go to the calendar app and just basically you write down everything that you're supposed to do that day. And like I said, I haven't finished it yet, but I just go around and I do this. I want to do this every time. So here I go. Work, church. I got to put in all these things still, but that's what I'll be doing, right? So last Saturday I spoke about this, and I was going about creating my battle plan. And for this one, it's about content. So I want to get back into posting content. So these are for 80 days, I believe. Yeah, 80 days. And those are my inputs that I want to have daily. Speaking of content, so I want to have 2 shorts a day. Is that true? 2 shorts? Okay. 2 shorts a day. 2 longs a week. Sorry, so this is each 7 days. All right, so 14 shorts every week, 2 long videos every week, and 30 reach outs every day. So I don't know why I've done it like this. 180 reach outs. I'm sorry. I need to clear this up, as you can see. But these are basically the inputs that I want to have, want to be doing. Now I have 1 through 80 marked off, and I want to do this for 6 months. 6 months. Wow, I really forgot all these things. Wait. Yeah, 6 months. Sorry. 6 months, 180 days. And basically, those are the things that I want to have done each and every single day. Now, as you can see, I have these black boxes every 7 days, and that basically marks the end of a week, right? So it'll be every Sunday that I actually be just looking back, reflecting on stuff, and looking at how to improve certain things. So this is what I'll be implementing starting next week, because this week I'm quite busy and I've got a lot of stuff to do with work, because it's currently holiday week. So I work as a, pedagogical employee. Basically, what I do is I watch children. I create fun activities, stuff like that, and I do that for them, and I do this for a whole day. Now, usually this is for after school, so it's kind of like an after school program, and I do this each day after school, and the children get off around 3 ish, so I get all the time before that, and it's from 3 to 6 or something like that, and then I can go further. Other times, like from 11 to 6:30, but it's not relevant right now. But the thing is that right now I don't have time because I'm working nearly 10-hour days, nine and a half, nine and a half, nine and a half. So I'm gonna start doing this next week. But what I am doing already is that I am creating content. So now I'm working ahead of time. So for example, I've created a week of content, for example, and now basically, if there's a busy week I have, I don't need to create content that week. So on every Saturday or Sunday, I want to be making more content, which I will actually be doing, so I can post it on the days itself. So I don't have to stress of, oh, I gotta make a video today, I gotta edit a video today, stuff like that. I don't need to live with that stress because I've already pre-done it. Because I remember when I used to work with my other client, we had a content calendar and we had like 100 to 180 posts lined up for every single day. Now, that's true dedication. So, oh, so anyways, like I said, where was I? We had all of that lined up already. So we weren't with the stress of, oh man, we got to make content, we got to do this, we got to do that. No, every post was in the Google Drive, every caption was in a Google Doc. It was set. So we had all these maps of things we're gonna do, and we had a Excel sheet with what we're gonna post on what day, and we were kind of we had content dialed in. Now I kind of want to get back to that, and not on as grand of a scale because I'm doing this by myself at the moment. So I'm not gonna be um doing all of that, right? I have multiple things to do, and I mainly want to provide value, and I won't be doing that if I focus on my effort on creating content for the next 3 months ahead, 6 months ahead, stuff like that. I don't have time for that. So with the battle calendar, this is one part of it, right? So basically, these are the inputs I want to have each week, and every day I got to check it off. So for example, you have a dash, you have an X, and you have a circle. Those are the inputs that I'm going to be putting. So a 2 shorts a day would be a circle. 2 long videos in the week. So when I mark an X, that's where I've posted a long as well. And then 30 reach outs. So I put a dash on every day that I've put out 30 reach outs. So those would be DMs, basically pitching or getting more people into the community, stuff like that. Now I'm excited to implement this and to be doing this because I just want to provide more value to you people, to you guys. And the more this community can grow, the more actually I might say I'm not, but motivated I get to provide more value to you guys, because then I'm like, oh, people are actually watching this, and people will start joining the calls, and we'll start meeting new people, so people who we haven't met before, stuff like that. So that's great, right? So these are things that I'm implementing in my daily life. So I'm gonna get back to posting more short form content, long form as well, and stuff like that. So I'm kind of doubting, like, am I going to continue shorts? So I would just do this for like the next 6 months or so, and if I don't really see any results, or I don't want to continue going on with this, I'll put my effort into more long form content and more quality, because we just need to test stuff out, man. We need to test stuff out, because I've been posting content since May, which is only 5 months, and I would say I've done it for about 3 months consistently. Then I've done 2 weeks consistent again, and then I haven't really posted since. And that was the Squib series, and now we're back again. So my battle plan, my battle calendar, would basically be filled with all these inputs. So I would basically just have a huge, let me put it like this. I'm left-handed as well. I have a huge list with check marks and things that I need to be doing. So I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to post a video. This, for example, this would be posting. This would be another input like doing some work. This would be creating an email, something like that, right? So I would just be putting check marks of things that I need to do each and every single day, and I kind of want to create a routine around this because I've always been like, no, you don't really need a routine, and it doesn't make sense as long as you just know what you got to do and just do it. You don't need a routine, right? But the difficult thing is, if you don't have a routine, it's easy to actually fall into a negative routine, like a downward spiral, because you'll be stuck in the place of procrastination and doing stuff later and later and later and later. So you'll be like for example, this meeting, if I don't have it booked in my calendar, I'll be like, okay, I'll just do it later on, stuff like that. So doing this, having a checkbox of having a document of checks or a whiteboard or a piece of paper or whatever you want, like however you like it, just have things that you need to do each day that you can check off. So have I worked out? Have I worked? So actually worked. Have I gone to work? Have I done my actual built? Have I built my business? Have I read whatever so many pages of a book? Have I created a video? Have I reached out to 100,000 trillion people? It's about that. So what are the inputs that are going to move the needle that you will be focusing on each and every single day? Because you need to have something that you're working towards so you can move with clarity. And doing these things every single day will help you get more clarity. So you won't be like, oh, I'll do it later, and then you won't do it at all. And then time passes and you forget about it. And, kind of work actually starts adding up and adding on top of each other. And you don't want that. You don't like that. I don't want that, because then I'll just get a lot more stress. So what I'll be implementing again, and what I'll be doing, is for every single day, I will be having this checkbox, and I'll write things down that I need to do that day, especially things that I don't want to do. And if I don't finish my check boxes, there's no time for fun stuff. It's that simple. There's no time for fun stuff. There's no time for playing video games. There's no time to hang out with my friends. If there are things that I need to do that day, I need to get them done. Otherwise, it's probably like I'm not going to sleep, or I feel like a complete incel failure. And I don't want that. So once I get the inputs done, then I'll be like, okay, I don't care what the outputs are. If I can just do these inputs for a long while, I know that I'm moving the needle, even though I'm not seeing results immediately. So you'll be getting the dopamine of actually checking off all the check boxes in your checklist, and check, right? That'll give you the actual dopamine, because you'll be like, oh man, okay, I'm not a failure today, or oh man, I succeeded today. Because if you create a huge checklist on the board or on your document, you probably won't be getting it done. But you want to make things rewarding to do, because if you don't, you will not be doing them, because you'll be like, man, screw this. I'm just feeling terrible. I'm feeling like rubbish doing this, and I'm not getting any stuff done. Is it making any sense anyways? It's like, no, man, you got to create that battle calendar, and you got to just get to work. You just got to do it, man, honestly. So something that I'm focusing on as well is that I want to be counting what I'm eating. So I've got this food app, whatever, and I'm basically just tracking. I'm basically just tracking everything that I'm eating, right? So because I want to lose weight. I'm not fat, none of that, but I just want to lose weight, because I mean, why not? I'm not fat, but I feel too heavy, and I feel that my body is not in the optimal state right now. So like today I've ate around 2052 calories, and I just want to make sure that I stay under the calories that I need to be eating. I don't know, I did not get professional help for this, but I feel like that's good, right? So I don't really eat breakfast. So I just lunched. I made some what's it called? I basically just made bread and chicken, right? I made chicken. I cooked it, chili chicken with bread. I ate some crackers, some tomatoes, cucumbers. That's it. And then after I ate dinner, and that would basically be it. That's all I ate. Oh yeah, and snacks after. So I just ate a avocado with a tortilla and some sujuk. It's like this weird sausage thing. Anyways, so I'm starting to track my calories because I want to lose weight, right? And that'll be a part of my battle calendars. Like track macros, check, track calories. How much am I eating? I want to be tracking, or I want to be going to the gym every day or working out. Not per se, not going to the gym per se. It's just like, am I going running? Am I going boxing? Stuff like that. So today I went boxing. Tomorrow I'll be heading to the gym. On Wednesday, I'll be running and going to church, stuff like that, right? So you basically want to have your days planned out, and I'll be having it like a like this, probably on paper or something or in my notes, but I'll also be putting it in my calendar. So I'm reminded of it and I'm getting these notifications. For example, you will always fall into moments where you're wasting time. So what I will be doing is that basically I'll be on my phone and probably wasting time scrolling on Instagram or something like that. And then, oh, calendar, I got to do this. Damn, I really need to do this. Oh, now I think of it, I actually need to do something else. I need to fill in a survey. I need to fill in the survey. Great. I need to put that on the battle calendar as well. So that's basically it. That's the battle calendar. You just need there are things that you want to do, and you already know what you need to do. You just don't want to do them, right? You're always putting them off. So you need to create a time slot in your calendar where you could be doing that certain thing. Give it like 15, 30 to 60 minutes. Don't give it any more than that because then you'll be feeling like it's so overwhelming. What I did with the taxes, I gave it 30 minutes or so. I put it in my calendar and I was done in like 10 minutes. And I was like, bro, this was not hard at all. I just been looking it off all the time because I don't like doing stuff like that. I don't like accounting. I don't like keeping up with stuff and things of that nature. I don't like it at all. I don't like taking time with it. Like right now, I need to go to the barber. It's not that bad yet. I just got off the shower as well. It's not that bad yet, but I need to go to the barber. I'm putting it off. I just need to save a time spot in my calendar so I can go anyways. Because if I don't book the time, I'm probably not going to do it. And that's what I want you to do. Just create time slots in your day. Create time slots to read, create time slots to work out, to hang out with your girlfriend, to create time slots to have fun. It's okay. Like if you want to play PlayStation, just book a time slot for like 30 to 60 minutes and then you'll be done. And don't make it any longer than that. Because if you have a time slot and you'll be like, okay, I'm doing this from then till then it's okay. But the problem is where you're wasting your time and you feel like, okay, more and more and more and more and more. Because that's something that I also fall in is that right before I go to sleep, I may be scrolling Instagram and I'll be like, okay, 5 more minutes. Okay, 5 more minutes. Okay, until quarter over. Okay, until half. Okay, until quarter before. And then before you know, it's too late and you've already um like dug a hole in how much sleep you'll be getting, right? And that's basically it. You don't want to be doing that. You don't want to self-sabotage, right? Like I just did cutting myself in my hand with well, I just wanted to eat good. That's crazy. But that's literally it, man. Just plan out your day before you go ahead. And there are all these millionaires talking about it. And I feel like that's actually the thing that we need to be doing. So that's something I'll be putting my effort towards. And I'll actually be starting that after I finish with this meeting, this mastermind, is that really, really, really just dial in your day to day. You just dial it in so you know, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do this time, then I'm gonna do that, and don't do anything else. All right. So that's it, man. Your battle plan, really. There are 10 minutes left. I'm alone, so there are no questions or things like that people could be asking. So I think I'll just leaving it at this. If you're watching this, I appreciate you a lot, a lot, a lot. Thank you so much. And my apologies for postponing it. And I'll tell you right now is that actually I just got home from boxing. It was 21:50, so 10 before 9. 10 minutes before 9. And I was like, I texted my driver my driving instructor, and I was like, hey man, can I drive earlier today, tomorrow? And he called me up, so I was like, oh, he called me. He's like, yo man, can you do it right now? I was like, I can't right now, bro. I have a meeting. And then I looked at my calendar, and I was like, oh shoot, it's actually not in 10 minutes and 40. So I was like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I was like, you know what? I need to do these driving lessons, and I want to have some time tomorrow. So what I'll do is I'll just have to postpone it for an hour. And it was with pain in my gut, trust me, but I knew like this might have been the best thing to do. Saving some time for tomorrow so I can work even more on the Life After Five community, right? So yeah, I just got done with the driving. It was dark out as well, so I also got some great experience driving outside because I haven't driven in the dark yet. So that was good. It went well as well. So that's a blessing, man. We've been safe, and I'm just happy that I've done it this way, even though nobody could make it at this moment. There will be next week. There will be all these meetings in the future, but I also need to dial in and get my driver's license so I can unlock more freedom. Talking about time and location, so I can go more places without having to travel for 3 hours in the train and pay like $60 just for that, and then go back pay 60 again. Even though gas might be expensive, I'm not sure how that all goes, but we'll see, right? But that would be it. Yeah, man, I just can't wait to get this driver license. I'm really excited for it because, man, I'm just ready for it, man. I just want to be driving and um, go places sooner, and be able to do fun stuff and actually travel places. For example, let's say there's this event in Germany, for example. I can just drive there instead of taking a train for 5 hours, stuff like that. Or even like back when we was in London, my cousin and I, we have both had don't have a driver's license yet. We'll have soon, but not right now. So we are in London, and we've spent all this time in public transport. Meanwhile, we could have just been driving and actually, experiencing the world in a different country. But we were just in a chill all day, which is fine as well, which was fun. But it was long, man. It was long. But yeah, I'll just be leaving at this because I'm yapping a bit, and that's okay, right? Yeah, nothing really to say. I mean, there's a bunch to say, but not really. Okay, how's the cut of my hand doing? Okay, whatever. I'll be creating this battle plan, battle calendar, daily checklist, whatever you want to call it. I'll be doing this today, actually right now, and I'll be finishing it up. I'll be writing a school post about today's meeting and actually share my battle calendar for each day, or at least for one day. Let's say I'll share it for the Mondays, right? Okay, cool. See you guys later. Thank you for listening in. If you're here, I appreciate you lots and lots and lots, and see you in the next one. All right. See you soon. If you have any questions, if you want me to talk about anything specific in the next one, just let me know so I can plan ahead and get these things ready. And without further ado, I'll speak to you later. God bless.